I am back and I'm about to drop a double bubble, 2 videos in one day. Yes, I'm still on that kill confirm tip. I'm still using that bar. I'm not going to necessarily show you a camping spot like I typically do. You can kind of watch the video. You're going to see me camp. But I wanted to talk about misconceptions in the Call of Duty community, or at least the things that I encounter a lot, the things that people say to me. Probably number one, like, why are you camping? You're not helping the team. You're not being a team player. You're boring. You're only playing for your KD. I think that's probably the biggest misconception, that I'm only playing for KD. And maybe some people do play for KD. I don't care. Whatever reason you have to play the game, you play the game. You know, I get a lot of people that, they talk smack, but then you check these guys out and they're not even solo players. I don't know if it's just one of the most annoying things in the world to me when you get these guys who like to run in parties of 6 all the time and they think they're like the best players in the world, but you have a party of 6 that you play with on a regular basis. You guys are the greasy ones, if anything. I think, if anything, that's more annoying than a solo camper playing solo on the map, doing my thing. You know what happens? And look at this way. Hold up. Look at this death here. This really caught me off guard. I had to watch the kill cam. And this is part of the stuff I'm going to talk about in this video. See how the guy came around, laid me down? He obviously encountered a camper there before, and he knew how to take the position out. But you know what I do? I adapt. So here's a prime example of this game. Look at these guys. They're coming out hard. The score is 3-12. And I got laid down a couple times. But you know what I'm doing? I'm observing. I'm learning. I'm adjusting. That's what I do as a camper. A lot of times people will feel like campers are just these no-skill players. Maybe my reflexes aren't as good as some of these young guys. I don't even argue that, nor do I care. Because at the end of the day, I find it doesn't matter. You guys have seen my videos. If anyone's played with me, I adapt. I've had some good games. I've had some bad games. I would like to say I have a lot more good games than bad games. And running solo, most of the time, I do my thing. And a lot of people kind of hate on that. I've even watched bigger YouTubers, even people I'm friends with and people I watch, and they talk about, it takes no skills to camp and sit in the back of the map, and I don't agree with them. A lot of these guys, they don't see the beauty in this. Anyone can get a cheap kill. Of course, you can sit in a corner and shoot someone in their back as they come out, but I feel like you can have cheap rushing kills. And what do I mean by that? Okay, you're playing in a party of 6. You guys are all rushing the spawn a million miles an hour. And guess what? You're laying people down. It kind of reminds me of my godson back in the days. We used to play Black Ops 2. And this guy was a serious rusher. I hated playing with him. Not because he was a rusher, but because how he rushed. He had no concept of team play. We would get on Nuketown and he was in the other team spawn every 3 seconds. I mean, he would get 55, 60 kills and would talk smack to me like he beats it. But I'm like, you got 45 deaths. You're the reason they're getting score streaks. I've always kind of sat back and been patient with the game and see what the game gives me, and I go from there. Look, we're down 27-16. I'm not too concerned at this point. Now, there are games where I do go for kills. Sometimes my teammates are bad, but at least I have teammates here that are picking up the flags, are picking up the tags. I know I don't push the tags like probably I should sometimes, but that's because I'm trying to be the guy creating tags. If I could be the guy creating tags, and also too the guy that's causing havoc because I'm dropping score streaks, I know I can make a difference. That's my whole goal in every gameplay. I don't necessarily just rush after the tags. I'm adapting. I'm seeing what the people play. So this misconception about campers only playing for KD or campers having no skill, I think is utterly stupid. I mean, even if you're a big YouTuber, you're a friend of mine, I just don't agree with that. Some people just aren't capable of doing what everyone does. Not everybody in this game can rush a million miles an hour. Maybe it's your connection. Maybe you don't have good eyesight. Maybe your reflexes are slow. But we all still want to play the game. The problem is if everybody was this all-out rusher, and some people think that would make the game fun. Guess what? These rushers are full of it. Who's the main people complaining about skill-based matchmaking? These jetpackers, these rushers. At the end of the day, they want to be the most dominant rusher in the game. They want everybody to rush, but they want the people rushing to suck. And that's the bottom line. These guys play in 6-man parties, and I watch them stream, and as soon as they get in a lobby with another 6-man party, they tap out. At the end of the day, people want to be pub stompers. And so with that happening, when you're playing this game, you got to deal with these people. When you're a solo player like me, how often do I run into full parties? And I've had full parties talk smack to me after the game, and I'm like, it's 6 of you guys. And you still didn't get me to go negative. 2 things happen when I play a full party. Well, maybe 3 or 4 things. I either do really well against them, or I'm getting owned because they're coming at me at every angles. They're trying to flush me out. But I'll tell you one thing that I get enjoyment out of. A lot of times I know I'm not going to beat that 6-man party just because of the way they're playing objective, the way they're pushing. But I make them tap out. You know what? They get mad because I sit there and I frustrate them. I do silly, crazy things. I get back there and I'm dropping score streaks on them. These guys want to get in the game, dominate the game, and they don't want competition. So you get one guy like me. My whole team could be negative. I could be backpacking the whole team, and I drop a 40, 50 bomb, and I got streaks dropping on them. They're in the game. They weren't expecting a ball gun there. But you know what? I'm going to get it because I'm going to adapt no matter how they play. So even when I do get these try-hard rushers like these guys were pushing hard. But you notice we're coming back, and you know what I'm doing? I'm getting my streaks. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm almost running a constant UAV. Guess what? That's helping the team. My teammates know where they're coming from. I'm being a team player. I got these other streaks. I'm dropping this bomb. I'm getting these care packages. It's only a matter of time before I get something good. You guys know I get, I'm about to say raps. I get paratroopers. I get ball gunners. I get bombing runs. I get things that can terrorize these guys. And just like that, look, our teammates were coming back. Look at this guy sitting in the corner. Get out that corner. No camping. So the whole point I'm making is I actually like all the different game styles there. I don't mind snipers. Snipers get in. Guess what? I adjust. I remember back in Black Ops 2, sniping was so bad. This reminds me of Black Ops 2 sniping. I don't know if you guys got short-term memory, but these snipers were doing 360s, jumping off wall, making montages on you. You'll get in the game, and I'm like, oh, I got one of these teammates. I'm watching them doing 360 circle shooting the whole time. And it kind of reminds me of that. But you know what? I had a setup with the counter him. I used to run with smoke. I used to just smoke the map up. Just something silly like that. So, I mean, there are ways you can play and you can adapt. But I think the problem is a lot. Ooh, you see that scuff jump? Ooh, I actually use my scuff features. Let me go ahead and put a trip on here. They keep coming this way. A lot of people don't want to adjust. And I think that's the problem. Ghost was like that. A lot of complaints in Ghost was because these rushers didn't want to adapt. They didn't want to adjust their gameplay. So you seeing these guys who they're pretty good Call of Duty players, but they don't want to be pretty good. They want to be a beast. But guess what? This game doesn't allow them to function the way they want to function. Guess what? They got to either play smart or play kind of campy. I'm watching your favorite YouTubers. They may push the pace more than me, but they're playing a lot like this. They're going from head glitch to head glitch, and they have to because they're going to get laid down. They can't run off a wall and be 90 feet in the air. A lot of people just can't handle that kind of game style. When they jump 90 feet off the air, they can't shoot you. So a lot of these guys, you know, they're in their feelings about the game. They hate the game, but it's not a really valid reason. Look how close this is. See, at this point in the game, I want to win. Look at that. Ooh, his care package cheese brought him out. Brought him out. Look at this. I'm going to collect tags just because we're near the end. Look how close this is. And I hear this guy coming behind me and look, get shot in the face. Look how close it is. We only need two more tags. I'm going to put that there because I don't know where they're coming from, but I can hear them all around me. See, look at these greasy guys. Look, I shot the Kingslayer in the face and collected the last tag, you guys. I was camping, but I was also playing with a purpose to win. And guess what? We got the victory. So all this common misconception out there about campers, go ahead and save that. There's good campers, there's bad campers, there's good rushers, there's bad rushers. There's easy way to get kills with every game style. So save that. All right, you guys, I'm out. Let's go.